Hey everyone, and welcome to part 5 of our Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2. Let's see, where did we leave off? Oh, that's right, we failed the sensor. Sensor fail. I really do apologize about that, guys. I totally forgot that you had to talk to HK50 to do it both ways. This isn't where I want to be. But, anyways, now I know. It happens. I've always just skipped it, so you know, by doing the sonar sensor. We got our spacesuit, and we're gonna go ahead and walk out in space here. So supposedly there's supposed to be a graphical improvement to this as well. I don't know, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of the stuff with the new texture pack that I literally just installed for this Let's Play. Really does look a whole lot like this texture actually looks quite a bit better though, unquestionably.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
I need to reach the miners in the dormitory section. It's the only way to get there.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
Something wrong? Oh, hey, look, this ship.
What's left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Can you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I have a bad feeling about this.
So... Oh, it does work, okay. This is one of the new movies. It's supposed to be higher resolution, so... It was just taking a much longer time to load than normal. Okay. Alright. So, it's basically just that little thing to see him. And then the standard video that goes there. Very interesting. You know, was it worth the time it took to load? I don't know, maybe. But it's always nice to see new stuff in a game you've played literally 1,000 times, so... Part of me really wants to, like, I don't know why, but random thought, I really just wanted to put a Pac-Man skin on this guy. Just make him give him a Pac-Man head or something. It'd be terrible. Now that is a door. Now the fire suppression systems have gone active and I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Mabon, I don't know, before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor. But I didn't have any ranged weapons to take them out from a distance, and I didn't have the stealth heal generator sneak across the room either. I tried unlocking the storage room door to see if there was any cold-resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door was sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it, and I didn't have a sonic charge to blow the door open. Still, as long as the droids don't make it right into the right section, I should be alright. Alright, so, what did we just learn? Always open security doors. An adrenal med pack, and so we got some insulated gloves, which will they lower the amount of heat and cold damage that you take. Anything else? Anything over here? Alright, no. So let's go ahead and do a couple things here. We'll put our insulated gloves. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. So let's go ahead and we're gonna come over here though. And let us go ahead and create or break down items. Let's view breakdown items. Gonna go ahead and break down that. Break down that. Break down that. Let's see here. Got some Akani. I don't actually know how to pronounce that, so. Akani battle armor? Wow, I did not even realize we had that. So we'll go ahead and upgrade items. Armor. Get this Akani suit with an environmental underlay. Armor proficiency medium, which we don't have. That is the only downside. That is the major downside to playing a Sentinel versus a Guardian. You don't have medium battle armor, which is extremely good early on. Later on, it's kind of a waste, but early on, it's pretty good. But it's okay. We'll be fine. The game has that moments where, like, something doesn't quite go the way you would expect it to. Excuse me. I try and mute before I cough. I do have a thing. It's a cold, I guess. I don't know. It's like a cold that's always with you. For like just months and really bad cough, but... already, so... Got another lecture about contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet, so my cache in the lower bunk in the room of the eastern dormitory should be safe. You don't even know it's there unless you know to look for it. Korta came around again, asking if I had any special cargo to sell, but I was getting a bad feeling about how he was asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I'm gonna keep that blaster I smuggled from Telos and a few grenades there, just in case things get rough here, though. Only benefit to having a room the furthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband if security does a surprise inspection. So, now that we know that's there, we'll be able to hint hint, wink wink, open it. Korta. Holo log looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader. Alright. So you could slice the door, you can enter the code manually, or you can turn to main functions, access camera logs.
Holmes didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you murklack. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You. It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But then you had to ruin everything by revealing his identity, and then trying to harm him. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Holmes didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lock...
Hey,
Try... Oh.
Oops. So, basically we have to open up the turbolift door. There's a code. Well, we know that...
Mocking query. Korta,
Sorry about the double play. I thought that was something else.
I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes, in case you managed to get this far.
Alright, so... we need to get them, and most of that stuff is actually in the dormitory. So we will certainly head over there. Or head that way, I should say. But it's filled with poisonous gas, and I don't know about you, but I'm not really a particular fan of breathing in poisonous gas. Alright, breath mask. I swear they're never going to get around here fixing the ventilation system, and if the food processor's back up again and the next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. Keep a breath mask here, just in case we have a repeat incident. Alright, so, now we have a nice, safe way to get into the dormitory without, you know, dying. So that's kind of always a good thing. Let's the lab station, see what we can make here. Not much because our treat injury is pretty low in terms of that goes. Can make some frag grenades. Can make some iron grenades. Let's actually make a. Yeah, I'm gonna go make an iron grenade there. Iron grenades are pretty useful at the moment, so we'll go ahead and level up as well. Skills. Do. So we actually probably will start putting points into treat injury here next. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Can't use burst of speed yet. We will use energy resistance. It's a pretty good thing. Pretty good thing, I think. Yeah. Alright. So we need to go ahead and put on our breath mask so we can, you know, not die. I'm a fan of not dying, really. Oh, we have something we can blow open here. Bio-restorative underlay, Mark 1. Nice. And a security door. What's over here? So nothing too big, but some components, some chemicals. All good things. So now we're gonna go ahead and go right here. Let's go ahead and we have some repair parts. We'll repair, and we will daily shift logs, camera controls. So that's the other way you could do it, is you can actually just shut down the ventilation system. Or you can just use the breath mask. Either one actually works. I'm weird though, so that's what you get. check the transmission. So so it looks like there's something going on with the thing where it's auto skipping. Basically, what you learn is dot represents
This may be the beginning of
There
a
it
long
goes.
record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, he could help us.
no good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to him? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down. We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe he could. But no, he's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since KOTOR and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? It's...
Alright, so there we go. It actually played that time. I'm not quite sure why exactly it was skipping, but it does that sometimes, you know. Alright, so we also learned
The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Alright, so we learned a couple of things. So we learned, looks like a military flash code. It looks like the dot equals 1, the dash equals 10, and X equals 5. So we do then know
The transmission gives the code to
that
open the turbo
it is in
lift
fact
when or if help
3,
arrives.
17,
Code is a simple group
13,
of 5 numbers. 3,
5,
17,
7.
13.
What did you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi. About selling him to the exchange.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they? Nobody's getting sold to anyone.
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the 2 of us could work something out.
It doesn't matter what we work out. We wouldn't make one hyperspace jump before what's left of the Republic was on us.
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks and ensure the Republic is not alerted to our presence.
Well, I may know someone. Works the system on special jobs. He may want to know details, but I might be able to arrange transport.
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the details. Once he agrees, I can handle the rest.
Handle the rest? Like how?
When the time comes, I'll contact you via comlink. Maintenance out.
Since when did the maintenance officer grow some horns?
Alright. Alright, so we have the code. Cool, cool. We know that also needs to be reversed. So, just gonna take the time to look for some goodies. One of them somewhere has a list of goodies. I think it's this one. Must be in the other dormitory. Oh, you know what it is? It's in the east dormitory, which is this one over here, so. You know, because, maybe it's just because I played it recently, but I have to say the increased texture pack just actually does look so nice. Alright, so we need two more constitution so we can get that Dex +3. That's going to be pretty huge actually for us. Dex 3, and I think that is just really, really good. Have another log we'll listen to. Some med packs. An officer log. So that's the room with the goodies in it. 'Cause it's got a. If you're playing like a blaster character, that's the better blaster in this area, I believe. There might be one other one that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and play the logs for the terminal. Sounds like a solid idea. I mean, why not, right?
Manama trade sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre bavano flank tour na sagadinch. Gravawe no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep grimpatada. Trawinsto busuto neliep grimpatada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter runto wakere koe wapatera tana chingaradana. Fera rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Relive coronto so mele grima con corre gimbasa. Rechu cantrada suma con cere non grum. Geractada cemense bingar rukutoto und chuchura remananza. Der winter runto wakere koe wapatera tana chingaradana. Fera rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre bavano flank tour na sagadinch. Gravawe no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep grimpatada. Trawinsto busuto neliep grimpatada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter runto wakere koe wapatera tana chingaradana. Fera rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Pedra to rampada no rinca nel commercio cella fi por no. To ron kavere kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere senisense. In the session tranda ulon trosnana what session.
Alright, and we have must take action.
Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre bavano flank tour na sagadinch. Gravawe no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so potuto neliep grimpatada. Trawinsto busuto neliep grimpatada. Tele ronda nana nintolo gradatira. Der winter runto wakere koe wapatera tana chingaradana. Fera rampada no de bringtada nel camera cella fi por no bodat. Dosene caramala blue incidera mel rebe chinchin cranactada. Pedra to rampada no rinca nel commercio cella fi por no. To ron kavere kare papanala ranchinga. Totorere senisense. In the session tranda ulon trosnana what session. Ona giù senisense drawice nel commercio cella fi por no.
Your ears always were too big, Cian. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher. We managed to get to the dorm should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter. Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolift, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Alright, well. Alright, so we know all the codes that we need now. We got all of that information, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and run back over here, plug in all of that information, unlock the door, and I think that's going to be the end of this part. I noticed that my Let's Plays are going a little bit longer now. I was actually planning on stopping a few minutes ago, but figure since we're so close, we might as well finish it, this section. And yeah. Enter the code in reverse. Alright. And there we go. Thank you so much for joining me for this Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys all on the part 5. Or part 6. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day.